both of my parents had gone to prison, and just 2% of children who both their mother and father go to prison go on to get a bachelor's degree. Statistically, my life is supposed to be shorter. I'm supposed to have worse health outcomes. I'm supposed to go to prison. Like, those are the statistics I'm supposed to be a part of. I've decided I don't want to be a part of those statistics. That's not who I want to be. I want to be part of the statistic of the 2% that goes on to get a bachelor's degree. And I've had to make that decision for myself, really fight and advocate for myself to get there. I'm currently double majoring in philosophy and business administration. I'm taking those classes here at Northeast because I want to go into law, and I think that those two subjects provide me a great framework for what I'm trying to accomplish. My legal guardian at the time decided to withdraw me from high school. My parents, they weren't really there. My legal guardian didn't teach me. I didn't follow a curriculum or anything. So I basically had to become an autodidact for those 4 years. Honestly, it was a blessing and a curse because in some ways, I was behind and underdeveloped, but in other ways, I came out way ahead than I would have been with a traditional education. Once I finally became an adult, surprisingly, I was diagnosed with a learning disability that I had never known that I had had. And then that's just another additional barrier in school where I feel like still, sometimes I have to take my education into my own hands because I learn a little bit differently. I was sort of a perfect storm with my ADHD. Luckily, the topics that I was really interested in and would hyper-focus on were academic topics. I know that if I'm one of the lucky ones, I need to do everything in my power to provide those same opportunities that I've had to basically claw for to them, because not everyone is going to get the perfect storm. Not everyone is going to be interested in academic topics or the academic topics that I was interested in. I grew up in a very poor household where we struggled financially, amongst other things, and I saw how the legal justice system had failed me in a lot of ways, and I definitely have the philosophy, if you really want to see a change, you need to be that change. You need to be the example of the change that you want to see in the world. With the legal justice system, amongst these other factors, having such a heavy influence on my life, I thought it would only be natural that I would pursue that in higher education, so that way I could hopefully provide justice for other people in ways that I did not. Being in the international ed room, I think it's only natural that I talk about some of the leadership positions I've done for international education. Oftentimes I've served as an ambassador for international education. I've helped set up various campus-wide events as well as promote them to the student body. I had to do a lot of leadership just with international education alone. I also did some for the debate team. We hosted our very first debate tournament here in Northeast last year, and I did a lot of the reaching out to businesses for donations and just generally facilitating our ability to host a really great tournament, which we won, by the way. We won that tournament. I was an intern at our senator's field office. I got to help out the field office and, connect with constituents. Hopefully one day I will be able to take that experience, take what I've learned to be able to be an effective legislator and to really be an advocate for the people like me. I really hope to get into some of these schools with a great law program and with a diverse campus of students who not only want to be challenged, but will also challenge me right back. I feel like if I am lucky enough to not only escape my situation, but to win the scholarship money, I think it's really important of me to give that back out into the world. And I feel like the scholarship money is really going to allow me to be the change that I want to see in the world. That's what winning the scholarship really means to me. It means that I don't only get to help myself, but I get to help other people too.